Thank you. Thank you for looking. Thank you for noticing me. Thank you for seeing me. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for loving me. And thank you. Thank you so much for being here with me today. My name is Edrian Pangilinan and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm sure y'all were wondering why I was looking and just staring at the camera, or rather looking at you and allowing myself to be seen today. And that is because I'm excited actually. I'm really excited and have been waiting to film this segment about sharing my coming out story. And the beautiful part about all of this is I'm doing it 10 years later. I don't even know where to start with this video. But I guess I'll just go with wherever my mind takes me and decides to go. Many of you may know my name is Edrian Pangilinan. I've always considered myself as a gay man, but more importantly, I consider myself as a lover of life. And being a person that just wants to love, I feel like it obviously doesn't come with any label. It's crazy to think that this happened 10 years ago. I feel like as much as time flew, it also felt like a lifetime. It also felt like a lifetime for me to finally get to a point in my life where I finally have peace within my heart and myself, and finding contentment and happiness with people around me, my relationships with people. I feel like that wouldn't have been possible at all if I hadn't made a decision to stand up for myself and fight for myself, to fight for the life that I've always wanted. Whew. It feels kind of blurry now, which is kind of weird because I remember for such a long time that this moment was so clear and fresh to me. Maybe because of the pain and the suffering that came after. Really looking back and digging into it, I remember being in my room upstairs watching an episode of Degrassi, and it was an episode where Marco had gotten beaten up for being gay. I just remember watching that episode in my room alone, really crying, thinking to myself, that I could empathize with him, but also relate to him, because I realized that was me, that the person that I saw getting beat up was a mere reflection of myself. And I just remember feeling very devastated and truly heartbroken. I just remember crying and just profusely crying to myself because I didn't want anyone to know that I was crying. But also, I guess around that time too, I had just remember being depressed. I was really depressed at that point. I remember being angry, being sad, being emotional, and almost to the point of being paralyzed. Watching that episode was really the icing on the cake for me, that when I saw it, I broke down.
Oh, what, are you lost? Huh?
No, actually I'm just meeting some friends for a hockey game.
Boys night out in, Boys Town, huh? Huh?
Yeah. Actually, I think I can find it, thanks.
Look, I don't care what you want, faggot! Do you know what I want? Ha!
You are pretty, aren't you?
Yes.
Almost girl pretty.
Oh, I think that's his boyfriend. What I think. Answer it. Answer it, come on. Answer it!
Guys, help me, I'm in the box!
Marco.
Come on, get up,
come on!
Get up!
Come on!
Stop! Please.
Get up!
Hold it! Stay right there!
You'll be alright. We'll be alright, okay? Don't move. Don't move. We'll be okay. Don't move. Just stay. Stay. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Hey, it's Marco's cell. Just do your thing. Ciao.
It looks okay. You're gonna be alright. You're gonna be okay. That's it.
Marco!
Hey.
Marco, okay. I'm a friend.
Don't worry. Your friend's gonna be just fine, alright? We'll get the creeps that did this to him.
It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be just fine. It's all right. I'm here and I'm not going anywhere, okay? You're gonna be okay.
Oh god. Oh, this is so awkward. I feel so awkward crying. The camera recording me, but it's okay. And you know what? Excuse me. And I just kind of feel like, you know, that scene where, you know, Marco hugged, forgot his name. I forgot Drake's character's name. But just seeing them hug each other just breaks my heart. And I guess I didn't realize that I was subconsciously doing the same thing with the bear that I'm holding on to right now. Right in my face. Sorry. Hey. Whew. It's hot. Yes. So because of that episode, I, you know, all of a sudden, without a doubt, decided to come out to my family the next day. Like what I said earlier, you know, the road will always be the hardest and the most painful, but I promise you it will be worth it. Because for how my life unfolded after all of that, you know, was definitely a blessing. It was definitely a blessing because in many ways, you know, society dictates that that I myself, as a gay man, I'm not supposed to feel happy, I'm not supposed to feel loved, I'm not supposed to find success and happiness in what I'm doing. And yet, 10 years later, I'm here sharing you the story that is not true. That is not true. That you can find happiness, you can find love, you can find peace, you can be anyone and anything that you want to be, as long as you do it with love, kindness, and compassion. You know, I don't know, like a part of me, even though I've definitely worked hard, you know, to get where I am now, still in somewhat of a denial that I've been able to make something out of myself. You know, to be able to be a vessel, even a role model, I'll say, you know, for those who just simply want to be themselves, to be themselves. As long as, you know, as long as you do it with love, kindness, compassion, you know, as long as it comes from the heart, that you can shape your life the way you want it to be, despite of what society tells us. On a closing note, I just want to say that, you know, not every day will be a good day, but as long as there is a new day, there's always something good. It does get better. It does get better. For those that are currently experiencing what I experienced and is watching this video and thinking the same thing and saying, this is me, I just want you to know that I love you, that you are loved, and please keep fighting. Don't give up. Because that day will come where you will succeed, you will be triumphant, you will conquer this. Just please don't give up. And now we have so much more resources you know, to help those that are dealing with this, of not having a safe space. Thank you so much for watching this video, and in the midst of my rambling and reliving, sharing, being witnessed and witnessing, I really hope that you're able to take something out of this and, you know, use it to help you start living your best life.